You got to just be whoever the hell God or whatever the hell you believe in. If you believe in nothing but yourself, I don't care what it is. You got to take everything and throw it away. You have to believe in one thing, and that is yourself. And I'm not saying don't believe in God or what you believe in, but right now, for you to find greatness in yourself, you're not going to find it by looking in a book or by even hearing me. I may give you the spark, but you've got to go inside yourself to find it. And that means you got to be quiet. Shut the fuck up. Go in a room. Stop talking. Search your soul. Search your mind. Search your essence. Like we're writing a book every day of our lives, but we never read that book. So what I would challenge this young man or young woman to do is you have to look inside of yourself to see what you really want. What are you passionate about? We use these words and these little phrases of only the strong survive and all this other crap. They're all just fucking words. I get so tired of hearing people just talking. Like right now, someone may think Goggins is just talking. You don't know me. So when I speak from passion. I speak from experience. I speak from suffering. I have to tell this young man or woman that the only way I believe, and this is my experience in life, the only way you're ever going to get to the other side of this journey is you have got to suffer to grow. To grow, you must suffer. And some people will get it and some people won't. But they have to see what their journey is to start their journey. Several people live to be 100 years old and they have great lives and they have great kids. Their kids go to college and all sorts of stuff. But somewhere in their life, there was a point where they had a decision to make. They can go left or right on this path. Left was the easy route. Right was the hard route. A lot of people take the easy route. And they had a good life that way, but the better life was going to the right side. And you may have 20 years of pain and suffering to get past it, but a lot of us die never truly starting our journey. And I would tell this young person, you got to start your journey. It may suck, but it will come out the other side where you're coasting. My biggest advice to give everybody in the world is, like I say, we live in an external world. Everything is you got to see it, touch it. It's external. If you can, for the rest of your life, live inside of yourself. Stop listening to people who are calling you fat, gay, transsexual, nigger. Everything that is makes no sense. All these insecure people putting their insecurities on you, you got to flush it out. You got to just be whoever the hell God or whatever the hell you believe in. If you believe in nothing but yourself, I don't care what it is. You got to take everything and throw it away. You have to believe in one thing, and that is yourself. And I'm not saying don't believe in God or what you believe in, but right now, for you to find greatness in yourself, you're not going to find it by looking in a book or by even hearing me. I may give you the spark, but you've got to go inside yourself to find it. And that means you got to be quiet. Shut the fuck up. Go in a room. Stop talking. Search your soul. Search your mind. Search your abilities, and you'll find it. But if you're not looking for it, you won't find it. So you got to go start your journey. And the journey starts with you finding, why the hell am I here on this planet Earth? Why am I here? And if you don't know that, you will live the rest of your life searching, always asking the question, why?
So slow down if necessary, but don't stop. Here's a quote that I believe in. It says, until one is committed, there is hesitancy, the chance to draw back, always ineffectiveness. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there is one elementary truth, the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. That the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. Right? Meaning that once you enter into a situation with the right mindset, once you enter into a situation and understand that it's first about self-belief and a commitment to your purpose, if you're driven towards what you're supposed to do, first and foremost, before you operate in that environment, you're already a success. I think oftentimes we try to step into situations and we have doubt, failure, and fear on our minds, and we wonder why the situation doesn't go the way in which it was supposed to go. Right? Like you step into a situation and you're hesitant, you're 50-50 on why it is you're going to where you're supposed to go, and then you wonder why you don't get the result you're supposed to get. When you stepped in with cloud, Like you were cloudy in thinking, you had no clarity or no purpose in where you were going, and then you asked the question, why didn't I get the perfect result that I imagined? It's because you didn't have the right vision.
We tap dance around the truth by finding the right words so I don't hurt you because you have thin skin. No, tighten up, people. It's okay. Trust me, it's okay. You might be called nigger one day. It's okay. You might be called some Jewish word or some faggot or gay word. It's okay. Let them call you that. What are you going to do now? They don't own your life. How are you going to control that now? How are you going to flip it upside down and say, Roger that, now I'm going to harness this shit and you'll read about me years from now? How? That's the question. How are you going to do that? Thicken your skin. Become more of a human being. Don't be afraid of the reflection in the mirror, because that's all you can be afraid of. Once you overcome the reflection in the mirror, you've done it.
You're going to have an option to be happy, sad, frustrated. And it's an option. The things that are going on in your life are outside of your control. But the one thing that you have control over is your attitude and how you respond to these things that are occurring outside your life. Now, listen to me very carefully. I'm not trying to tell you that your life is easy. I'm not trying to tell you that you don't have circumstances that's gonna add resistance to your journey. What I'm telling you is that these adversities that you're facing, that you're encountering, you have the ability to overcome them, because there's been somebody in the same circumstance, the same predicament that you're in right now, and they didn't make excuses. They executed and they shined through, and they became who they wanted to be, not who somebody else tells them they are.
And it wasn't until I changed that mentality that I became somebody. I hated going to school, so guess what? I was dumb as shit. That's what 1 + 1 is 2. But if you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness. That's what people don't understand. By me running, I am callous in my mind. I'm not training for a race. I'm training for life. I'm training for the time when I get that 2 o'clock in the morning call that my mom is dead or something happens tragic in life. I don't fall apart. I'm training my mind and my body and my spirit so it's all one, so I can handle what life is going to throw at me. Because the life I've lived, it throws a whole bunch at you. And if you're not physically and mentally prepared for that, you're just going to crumble and you're good for nobody.
But if you be consistent, you're going to be able to accomplish almost about anything. Anything. These times that we're in right now, guys, it's easy. It's easy to be great, because not many people is willing to work for it. Not many people is willing to put in the time and do something over and over and over again until the goal is accomplished. If you have a consistent, persistent mindset, then the world is yours. You gotta believe it, but you gotta put action behind it. Day in and day out. Block out the noise around you. Block out the doubters. Block out the haters. Stop looking and worrying about what everybody else is doing.
I was guided by something much more powerful, and I listened, and I chose the path of most resistance. Talent not required. If you don't know who you are, I can't tell you who you are. We all have greatness. You gotta find the courage. You gotta find the courage to put your Bose headphones on and silence the noise out of this world and to find it. And to find it because it's out there, but it's gonna take hard work, courage, self-discipline. It's gonna take all the non-cognitive skills. All the non-cognitive skills to be great. You know, smart is good, all this stuff is good. That's all cognitive. It's the non-cognitive skills that set you apart from everybody else. And that's what it's all about.
When you step into a building, I don't care what it is that you do, if you do it with the type of passion and zeal and enthusiasm that allows people to know that you have a mission statement with how you move, you leave your mark on the world. You leave your mark on your community. You leave your mark on the people that you love. Your team, everybody knows that it doesn't matter what is in front of you. That's the way in which you move into the world. And so often for many of us, we forget to have that passion and that zeal with what we do. And then we step into a situation and wonder why it doesn't go the way in which it's supposed to go. Like, we have to have that energy. That's life. Energy, that's it. We have to operate in a situation that allows us to know that regardless of the result, we're going to put our everything into it.